As you sleep, what you eat before bed might be hindering your body's natural healing process. It might seem insignificant, a small snack before sleep. However, for men over 60, this habit can gradually weaken circulation, particularly in sensitive areas below the waist. These areas rely on healthy blood vessels and smooth blood flow for proper function. This isn't meant to alarm you, it's a common observation in my practice. I frequently see men experiencing decreased arousal, waking up tired despite a full night's sleep, or noticing numbness or coldness in their pelvic area. These aren't just normal signs of aging, they're warning signs of potential vascular issues. Your once flexible blood vessels may be stiff, inflamed, or sluggish. But age isn't always the culprit. Often, it's your nighttime diet. My name is Dr. Edward Langley, and I've worked with thousands of men in their 60s and beyond. They sought my help not for a magic pill, but to regain their vitality. We consistently found that late-night eating habits negatively impact blood flow, especially in the lower body. This worsens fatigue, stiffens muscles, and diminishes energy levels. The solution, however, is straightforward. You don't need injections or surgery. Your body is designed to heal, particularly at night. With the right nourishment and timing, it will respond. During sleep, your blood vessels repair themselves. Your body releases growth hormones, reduces cortisol, and rebuilds tissues. However, some foods can either support or hinder this process. Fortunately, the most effective circulation-boosting foods are readily available and affordable. Many are likely already in your kitchen. Today, I'll discuss 5 foods that act as natural blood vessel healers. They increase nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow throughout your body, including those areas crucial for intimacy and confidence. One combination can even increase nitric oxide by 34% in just 48 hours. If you're seeking real results, please subscribe and turn on notifications for future episodes. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. A 1 if yes, 0 if you're unsure. I read every comment. Now, let's begin with the first food. Let's talk about fatty fish, a crucial element often overlooked. Think salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These aren't just dinner options. They're tools to nourish your blood vessels, repair arteries, and support intimate function. Consider Arthur, a 64-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. He felt his body was shutting down. His legs felt heavy, he was exhausted, and intimacy with his wife had diminished. He believed it was simply aging. But upon reviewing his diet, a pattern emerged. He ate chicken and beef most nights, never fish. He hadn't learned to cook it. This is a common story. Every man over 60 needs to know this. Your body needs fatty fish now more than ever. Most seniors eat less than 3.5 ounces of seafood weekly, less than half the recommended amount. Without enough fatty fish, you miss out on essential omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These aren't just healthy fats. They keep blood vessels flexible, reduce artery inflammation, deliver oxygen to your pelvic region, and boost nitric oxide production. One serving of salmon provides approximately 2,000 milligrams of omega-3s, a therapeutic dose. Consuming it 2 to 3 hours before bed allows for slow release throughout the night, supporting vascular repair during rest. This isn't just about circulation, it's about energy and feeling alive. Some men avoid fatty fish due to mercury concerns. This is valid, but exaggerated for fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These are low-mercury options, safe and beneficial for older adults. Harvard and the Mayo Clinic recommend eating these fish 2 to 3 times a week for heart health and improved circulation. After 6 weeks of incorporating salmon, sardines, and mackerel into his diet, Arthur's symptoms improved. His legs felt lighter, his energy increased, and his intimacy with his wife returned. To naturally boost blood flow, eat 4 to 6 ounces of fatty fish 2 to 3 hours before bed, 2 to 3 times a week. Bake, grill, or steam it. Avoid frying. Pair it with anti-inflammatory herbs like garlic, lemon, or rosemary. If you can't tolerate seafood, discuss omega-3 supplements with your doctor. But food is always the best medicine. This is just the first step. Let's move on to something simpler. A tea that relaxes blood vessels, soothes inflammation, and promotes restorative sleep. It's not a pill, it's a ginger and turmeric tea. For over 30 years, I've heard men express frustration about cold feet, reduced sensation, sluggish mornings, and decreased responsiveness. They miss feeling like themselves. A warm mug of herbal tea can make a difference. Ginger is a natural vasodilator, widening blood vessels to improve blood flow. It contains gingerol, which aids digestion and nutrient absorption. Turmeric, specifically curcumin, is a potent anti-inflammatory, protecting blood vessels from age-related damage. Together, they work synergistically. Ginger improves curcumin absorption, and curcumin enhances ginger's anti-inflammatory effects. Eastern medicine considers turmeric a warming herb, beneficial for cold, tense areas like legs, feet, and the pelvic region. Consider George, a 72-year-old man who described his legs as feeling like cement. He started with a nightly mug of ginger turmeric tea, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and hot water. After 3 weeks, his legs felt lighter, his energy returned, and he felt more connected to his body. This simple tea is remarkably effective. Drink it 2 to 3 hours before bed to avoid digestive issues. Start with a smaller amount, especially if you're on medication or have gallbladder problems. Consult your doctor if you have chronic health concerns. This simple tea, consistently consumed, promotes relaxation, circulation, and repair. Next, let's discuss a sweet, colorful food often overlooked: berries. Think blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These aren't just desserts, they're circulation superfoods. Their vibrant colors come from anthocyanins, flavonoids that protect and heal blood vessel linings. The endothelium, the lining of your arteries, allows for smooth expansion and contraction. Aging, inflammation, and poor diet can damage it, leading to stiffness and poor circulation. Anthocyanins reduce arterial stiffness, boost nitric oxide, improve capillary strength, and protect against vascular decline. Studies show that anthocyanin-rich foods improve blood vessel function by over 50%. Let's talk about Henry, a 68-year-old retired accountant who felt tired and heavy-legged. We started with a cup of mixed berries 2 hours before bed. 3 weeks later, his posture improved, his energy increased, and his legs felt lighter. He felt he got his life back. Choose fresh or frozen berries without added sugar. Have half a cup to a full cup in the evening, 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Pair them with yogurt or oats for better digestion. Rotate berry types for variety. If you're on blood thinners or have blood sugar concerns, talk to your doctor. Berries are generally safe, but their flavonoid content can slightly thin the blood. Start with small amounts if you have a sensitive stomach. Now, let's consider walnuts, often viewed as a simple snack, but they're powerful for blood vessels. They contain L-arginine, an amino acid used to produce nitric oxide. This vasodilator tells your arteries to relax and improve blood flow, enhancing energy, mood, and performance. Walnuts are also rich in omega-3 ALA, which fights inflammation and supports arterial elasticity. At night, your nitric oxide levels are low. Eating walnuts provides the building blocks to replenish them during repair mode. Eat 1 ounce, about 14 walnut halves, 2 to 3 hours before bed. Avoid salt and sugar. Raw or dry roasted are best. Don't eat them with a heavy meal. If you have a tree nut allergy, skip this. Some experience mild bloating if they overeat them. Finally, let's discuss cooked tomatoes and the importance of lycopene. Lycopene, the pigment giving tomatoes their red color, is a powerful antioxidant enhancing circulation. Your body absorbs lycopene poorly from raw tomatoes. Gentle cooking in olive oil increases absorption by up to 23 times. Lycopene reduces oxidative stress, lowers blood pressure, improves nitric oxide availability, relaxes vascular smooth muscle, and inhibits the enzyme ACE, which causes vessel stiffness. Include half to 1 cup of cooked tomatoes in your dinner, 3 to 4 hours before sleep. Use olive oil for lycopene absorption. Add herbs like garlic, oregano, or basil. Avoid sugar and processed sauces. If you're on blood pressure medication, monitor your pressure closely. If you have allergies to nightshades or autoimmune issues, consider beets or red peppers instead. Your nighttime routine is your healing ritual. Your body can heal, even if you feel sluggish or disconnected. Your circulation, energy, and intimacy can improve through small, consistent choices, primarily before bed. Let's recap. Fatty fish rich in omega-3s, ginger and turmeric tea, mixed berries, walnuts, and cooked tomatoes. Start with one change. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum builds change. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s feel lighter, clearer, and stronger after making simple changes. One man, 78 years old, with high blood pressure and cold legs, felt disconnected from his body. By adding cooked tomatoes, walnuts, and nightly tea, his energy and leg warmth improved. He felt like he got a second chance. You deserve that too. Tonight, choose a food that supports blood flow. Your final meal is your prescription for restoration. What will be on your plate tonight? Make it intentional and loving. Your evening choices send a message to your body that you care. If you've stayed this long, you're ready to act. Comment below on which food you'll try. Like and share this with others. Subscribe for more advice. Your body isn't done healing. Let's keep going together. Good night, and may your evening bring rest, warmth, and better blood flow. Dr. Langley.